Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. These are distilled versions of ideas that my clients have found particularly useful. First, a few about relationships. Couples spend too much time remediating weaknesses. Focus more on the good that comes naturally, whether it's sex, chatting, watching TV together, whatever. Next, in assessing a romantic relationship's potential for the long term, compare the arcs of your and your partner's level of sexual desire. If they're similar, it's a good sign, but beware if the gap is widening. In online dating, the goal isn't getting the most responses, it's getting the most on-target ones. So, have honest pictures of yourself, and in the text as well. Also, describe what is atypical about you and what you're looking for in a partner. Don't be blinded by looks, flirtation, or sex. As the current Swalwell-Fang-Fang controversy makes clear, even candidates for president can fall prey, even if it might endanger national security. There's a time to speak up and a time to restrain yourself, especially in today's fraught, polarized times. That's true even with friends. Ask yourself how likely your potentially offensive comment is to yield net benefit. For example, a discussion in which one or both of you will adjust your views. It's too rare, unfortunately. Now let's turn to a few suggestions around work. Movies, TV, books, and so on venerate the rebel and the quirky creative. Underappreciated is the straight arrow. The person who might have more fun being off-center, but whose sense of responsibility to family and or society trumps that. Be time effective. Ever ask yourself, is this the best use of my time? Or at least, is this a good use of my time? A way to get started on a task that you're avoiding is to ask yourself, what's the very first thing I have to do? It could be as basic as opening a book or turning on a computer program. Donate time or money not necessarily to the so-called least among us, but to those most likely to profit, and especially to improve society. That's why I donate to a working class school district's foundation, earmarked for mentoring intellectually gifted kids. And finally, a couple of tips around emotions. For subclinical anxiety or sadness, it may be wise not to discuss it, but to stay busy, especially doing things that you're particularly good at or that help others. And finally, enduring happiness is rare enough that it's often wiser to aim for moderate contentment. Its most likely components are Freud's formulation: good work, someone to care about, and something to look forward to. The takeaway? So, do you want to act on one or more of those ideas? If so, what can you do to maximize the chances of you actually doing it, and maybe even sticking with it? On your palm, write a word signifying the idea. Link it to an activity you know you will do. For example, don't allow yourself to eat dinner until you've done it. Paraphrase it aloud before every meal. Merely rereading it is less effective than paraphrasing. The concept won't penetrate any more than did when you were in school you recited the Pledge of Allegiance. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.